In a groundbreaking political development today, the Conservative Party officially announced the election of Kemy Badok as its new leader. This announcement has rapidly captured widespread attention and sparked a series of reactions nationwide. Political leaders have not hesitated to express their opinions, with Farage issuing a pivotal statement suggesting that this event will have profound impacts on the country's reform trajectory. In today's video, we will delve into Farage's remarks in detail and provide an overview of other significant reactions to this election, as well as updating you with the latest news from across the nation.
So, as projected, and indeed delivered, Kemy Badok is the leader of His Majesty's loyal opposition, which means the Conservative Party have turned their backs on the idea of leaving the ECHR because that's what generic stood for. What you're going to get with Kemy Badok is more of the same. Pretty much exactly the same as the last 14 years. I've got to tell you, one thing they don't understand, it isn't about the individuals, the Conservative brand is broken. Tories have chosen. They've chosen Kemy Badok over Robert Jenrick. What that means is the Conservative Party is now committed to staying in the ECHR, which means we can't deport foreign criminals, and they will never, ever stop the votes. So if you voted Jenrick or wanted Jenrick to win, you now realise the direction of the Conservative Party. It is now time to join reform. Do it.
Kemy Badok has won the leadership election for the Conservative Party, outpacing his rivals and now poised to directly confront Keir Starmer in upcoming political debates. This victory marks not just a personal milestone for Bardock, but also represents a significant turning point for the Conservative Party in the current political landscape. Farage, a significant political figure, publicly expressed his satisfaction with this outcome. He believes that Bardock will bring the necessary stability to the party and help maintain current policies, especially the continuation of membership in the ECR, a stance previously represented by his predecessor, Genk. However, Farage did not hide his criticism of this decision. He argued that choosing Bardock represents an unnecessary continuation, reflecting a situation where the Conservative Party is not ready for innovation. With Kemy Badok, we are almost getting a replica of what has happened over the past 14 years. It's unfortunate that the party does not realise that the problem lies not with the individual, but that the Conservative brand no longer appeals as it once did, Farage emphasised. With a strategic outlook, Farage called on the public to recognise this lack of change and to support the reform movement he leads, aimed at promoting innovation and more flexible responses to current political challenges. Reform recently released a captivating video on X titled "The Mystery Behind Kemy Badok," challenging views on immigration and national sovereignty. In the video, Kemy Badok not only expresses her gratitude to the Minister of the Interior for eliminating the annual caps on work and student visas, but also shares positive remarks about the current shifts. Additionally, she boldly criticizes identity politics, which she argues confines people to a narrow perspective, particularly through the lens of left-wing white males. The video sparks a vibrant debate on civil policies and the government's role in shaping a fairer and more diverse society.
Explaining where, for instance, we've gone wrong with immigration, that the duty of a government is to its citizens. So the concept of a nation state and sovereignty is very important to me.
I'd like to thank the Home Secretary for removing the annual limits on work visas and also on international students, both of which I lobbied for.
At the moment, in a bid to promote trade between the US and the UK.
The atmosphere is actually very positive, so I think that we're actually in a really good place.
How would you rate our chances of a trade deal with the US?
The US is not carrying out any free trade agreements with any country, so I would say very low. The reason why I don't like identity politics is because it forces people to look at themselves as tribes.
Lefty white male celebrity so blinded by ideology he can't see the optics of attacking the only black woman in government. And this is where she lost me, because then of course she engaged in identity politics.
That is not an integrity issue. Being honest is, and I'm honest.
I've worked with Kemy because she can be very rude, particularly if she doesn't think we're important.
In the current economic climate, a financial storm is brewing as costs for health and social welfare benefits in the UK are expected to surpass revenue from the increased national insurance tax announced by Rachel Reeves. The Social Justice Centre has issued a warning that the welfare iceberg is rapidly consuming a significant portion of the national budget, directly impacting the funding of essential public services. Meanwhile, the Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, forecasts a concerning future where social welfare spending will reach £100 billion for the first time by the end of this decade, with about 420,000 households expected to apply for benefits due to disability by 2030. Additionally, the number of claims for health-related benefits is also predicted to rise significantly, posing a major challenge to the country's social security system. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, recent data reveals a surge in individuals leaving the workforce, with nearly 700,000 people neither working nor seeking employment, bringing the total to 2.75 million. In response to this alarming situation, the government is proactively implementing solutions. The Minister of Labour and Pensions, Liz Kendall, has announced that a policy document will be released later this year, aimed at revitalising the job market. Notably, proposals for reforming disability benefits are expected to start rolling out next year, offering new hope to millions looking to re-enter the workforce post-pandemic. At the University of Manchester, tensions flared as pro-Palestinian protesters broke into and destroyed a glass display case, stealing 2 statues of David Ben-Gurion, the first president of Israel. This incident coincided with the 107th anniversary of the Balfour Declaration, a controversial historical event where Britain pledged support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. The group behind this act of vandalism, Palestine Action, stated that their goal was to protest against British support for the creation of the State of Israel. Meanwhile, at Cambridge, a group of students made a symbolic gesture by spraying red paint on the walls of a university building, representing a stark protest and symbolizing the blood of victims in the ongoing conflict in the region. We're eager to hear your thoughts on the hot topics discussed in today's video. Don't forget to leave your comments below to keep this vibrant conversation going. If you found this video engaging, please like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with in-depth analysis and commentary on UK politics. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you in upcoming videos. Have an energetic day.